Katie from the EHP Peer Mentor Program, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about citing properly. And I find that being a college student, many people come into college not knowing how to cite or cite properly. They only kind of know half of the basics. So I'm just kind of here to let you know that it's really important that you do cite properly and follow the correct procedures. Otherwise, you could end up into some pretty big trouble. So let's start off with talking about plagiarism and the plagiarism policy here at Fitchburg State. So you can find it on page 45 of the university's handbook, but to give you a quick gist of it, basically you will be terminated from the campus, suspended or dismissed, or you'll be given a 0 for the class altogether without appeal. So to avoid that completely, we want to make sure that you are citing properly to avoid all possibility of that happening. So first off, cite however the professor wants you to cite, whatever format they want you to cite in. Otherwise, if they don't give you a specific format that they want, you can cite social sciences would use APA, humanities would use MLA, history uses like Chicago or Caribbean, I believe is how it's pronounced, and sciences use CSE. So I know it's all overwhelming. There's a whole bunch of different specifics. Each of them has a different layout as to how they want things done between in-text citations, footnotes, and your bibliography at the end. So to make things a little more clear, help you find those guidelines, we have a couple of tools, tricks, and tips for you here. So one huge resource that you can use is the Citation Tools tab in the library website here at Fitchburg State. Super helpful. There are actually like PDF downloads of the format of each and every one of those citation layouts. Please print them out. We actually will have them in the EHP office for you guys to get a copy, so please stop by, get that. It'll totally help you. So again, different forms are APA, MLA, and Chicago are the more popular ones. The first two are like the most popular. I know myself, I use APA a lot. In my English classes, I've used MLA quite a bit. Most people in high school are very familiar with MLA format. And they're two very different formats as well. So again, it's very important that you check out what the differences are and don't get them mixed up, because then you could be considered plagiarizing simply by citing incorrectly even though you're trying. So one really great tool that I learned coming into college were citation websites, and you wouldn't believe how many there are out there. They actually really help you with citing it. You just plug in the information and it puts it into a format for you. So for example, EasyBib is one of my favorites, and then there's also Citation Machine. I kind of use one or the other depending on what format I'm citing in. EasyBib is great for MLA, and they're all free, mind you. So you can actually get your works cited page completely set, done properly for you using these websites simply by checking out the book that you're using or resource that you're using. You can select which tab that you're, like which format you are using, and it will ask what information you need. You just enter it in and it creates your page for you, and that's pretty awesome. I can make a bibliography in about 5 minutes with these things, so it's great. APA typically use Citation Machine. It's actually by Chegg, if you guys buy books from Chegg or anything. So it's pretty reliable for the most part. And then there's also Purdue OWL. So for example, say like you can't get to resources or whatever, like you can't find citation papers or PDF files that have the citation layout. Purdue OWL has all that put out for you for pretty much any form of resource that you are using, whether it's a video, a journal, a book, newspaper article, all of those things, even an interview with someone, how to cite those things. Purdue OWL has them all listed. However, the thing with Purdue OWL is that they don't have their own direct link that you type in. it's a little confusing. So I just do a Google search or Bing, whatever you use, and type in Purdue OWL, and you can get the link that way. And another thing super important that a lot of people forget, like, okay, I have my citation page, like my works cited, my bibliography. A lot of people forget the in-text citations, what you're using when you're writing quotes or paraphrasing. Even if you're not using the exact words from the person or the resource that you are getting your information from, you need to make sure that you use in-text citations. Paraphrasing is super tricky because a lot of people don't realize that they need to put in those citations after those in-text citations afterwards. It can really hurt you if you don't. So in-text citations for the most part are pretty simple. You can use them to just put in a, most of the time it's like a name, like the last name of the author and the date, like copyright date. I know, I'm pretty sure that's for like APA, and you use the page numbers too. But those specifics, again, will be in those PDF files that we have for you in the office, or you can find them on the library's website. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video super helpful. Obviously, if you have any other questions, please feel free to stop by our office up on the 3rd floor of Hammond, and be sure to check out our other EHP Help Desk videos. And yeah, have a great day.